understand.
Let's go here. Let me see here. How's it going so far with this weekend coming up to Bloody Sunday?
It's going great. The Alabama Conference of Black Mayors have had their annual meeting here for several years now. And so this is another one of those annual meetings. We've had a very successful election. We've had a very successful session up to this point. This time we're going to hear some additional information as it relates to health care, what's going on with health in the state, and then we're going to hear from our youth. And so I'm excited about these next two activities that we have scheduled. Some of the mayors are going to leave here and head over to Montgomery and be a part of the NAACP Gala. You know, this is Jubilee weekend. You know how we do it. We scatter, we do things. But then some of us will be here, remain here, to hear Mayor Stephen Reed, our colleague, will be speaking this evening at Ebenezer. And so we are looking forward to that as well. So there's a lot going on, and we're just excited about the mayors being present.
What time will he be speaking?
Mayor Reed will be at Ebenezer at 7 o'clock.
7.
Yeah, the Omega Psi Phi fraternity, he's an Omega, and so they've invited him over to speak, and I want to be there to be supported.
Now, you're also a past president of this association.
I am a past president of the Alabama Conference of Black Mayors, past president of the National Conference of Black Mayors, past vice president of the World Conference of Mayors. And so I am, you know, it's always good to be back in the fold and be a part of these activities and these organizations. They're doing great work. Mayor Gardner is here, who is the current president of the World Conference. They're doing some great work over in Africa. And I'm just really excited to be back in engaging. You know, these first couple of years have been difficult for us here in Selma. And in fact, the mayors had to excuse me because I was not able to be that engaged because I was so focused on what we were doing here. And so to be able to host them, because at the time of the storm, many of these mayors came to Selma and they brought their public works department, they brought their resources, and they helped us. And so it was just an honor for me to host this meeting so that it would give me an opportunity to just tell them thank you.
Anything you want to say to our audience, people around the world and locally?
Well, just vote. This is about voting. This is about engaging the nation and preserving the democratic process. Voting is so important. And this is not a time for us to relax, because our voting rights are being challenged. And so I encourage people to take this very seriously. We are in some very strange, very interesting times. But these are not times that we cannot overcome. But we have to vote.
Is this the first event you've had, major event in the convention center?
Yes, it is, in fact. And, it was a lot of damage done to it. We brought it back. I think it looks great. It feels great. And I thought this would just be an ideal time to host the mayors in this facility, because when they came before, it wasn't accessible. And so to be able to host them here, to tell them thank you, is just great. It also gave me as mayor an opportunity to give it a test run, to make sure the sound system, the audio, video, and everything is in place. My team has done an excellent job. The Public Buildings Department, they have done an outstanding job. And I want to thank Spire, because Spire actually provided a lot of assistance in terms of bringing this building back. And so I want to thank them as well. And they are one of the sponsors of this meeting. Spire and Tri-States, both financial sponsors of this meeting with the Alabama Conference of Black Mayors and the Courageous Free Thinkers activity. So we're just excited about it.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. All right.